Have you ever wondered why certain activities feel so rewarding that you just can't get enough of them? Enter dopamine, often heralded as the feel-good chemical. This neurotransmitter plays a pivotal role in the brain's reward system. It's like the brain's own internal reward system, doling out feelings of pleasure and satisfaction. When you bite into a delicious piece of chocolate or cross off a task on your to-do list, it's dopamine that floods your brain, rewarding you and encouraging you to repeat the behavior. Dopamine's influence stretches beyond mere enjoyment. It's deeply entwined with our motivation and learning processes. When you anticipate a rewarding experience, dopamine levels spike, not just when the reward is obtained, but also in anticipation of it. This anticipation effect can be powerful, driving us to pursue goals, learn new skills, and engage deeply in our passions. So, dopamine not only makes us feel great, but also motivates our actions, shaping much of our daily behavior. While dopamine helps us enjoy life, too much of a good thing can sometimes lead us astray. Dopamine, often dubbed the feel-good chemical, plays a crucial role in how we experience pleasure and motivation. From the zest of eating your favorite food to the joy of a heartfelt conversation, dopamine is at the heart of these pleasurable experiences. However, this neurotransmitter is a bit of a double-edged sword. It's not just wholesome activities that can trigger dopamine release. Unhealthy behaviors like excessive consumption of junk food, binge watching, or even more perilous substances like drugs also cause significant dopamine surges. This is where the waters get murky. The intense influx of dopamine during such activities can lead to the reinforcement of addictive behaviors. It's akin to a feedback loop. The more you indulge, the more you crave, primarily because the brain starts associating these activities with pleasure and rewards. Delving deeper, the concept of dopamine surges explains why certain habits are so hard to break. These surges are potent and can reshape the brain's wiring over time, making certain behaviors seem almost compulsory. The brain, ever adaptable, begins to demand more of these activities for the same level of pleasure, a phenomenon known as tolerance. This delicate balance makes dopamine a powerful but potentially perilous force in our lives. The key is understanding how to manage this balance, to harness the beneficial aspects of dopamine while avoiding the pitfalls of excess that lead into the realm of addiction. In our digital age, dopamine plays a crucial role in how we interact with technology. This neurotransmitter, often dubbed the feel-good chemical, is central to our experiences of pleasure and satisfaction. But what happens when these fleeting moments of happiness are engineered by screens? Take a moment to consider the endless scroll of social media, the allure of video games, and the ping of new notifications. Each of these elements is meticulously designed to trigger the release of dopamine. Why? Because the more dopamine we experience, the more we crave these digital interactions, creating a cycle that's hard to break. Social media platforms, for instance, use likes and comments as powerful tools of reinforcement. Each notification acts like a mini reward, compelling us to post more, engage more, and ultimately spend more time online. It's a clever strategy, ensuring that users return again and again, seeking the dopamine high that comes with social approval and new content. Video games, too, are crafted with this neurochemical ballet in mind. They often employ reward systems that provide instant gratification, ideal for keeping players engaged for hours on end. The level-ups, achievements, and in-game rewards are classic examples of dopamine-driven design that hooks players. This constant quest for digital dopamine isn't without its pitfalls. The emerging phenomenon of digital addiction is drawing increasing concern from psychologists and health professionals. The implications for mental health are significant, as this compulsive behavior can lead to anxiety, depression, and a host of other issues. The digital world is engineered to keep us hooked, all thanks to dopamine. Imagine using dopamine not as a pathway to addiction, but as a tool for achieving greatness. This powerful neurotransmitter, often dubbed the feel-good chemical, isn't merely about pleasure. It's a crucial element in the art of mastery and personal development. Let's delve into how one might harness this formidable force. First, consider the power of incremental goals. By breaking larger objectives into smaller, manageable tasks, each completion triggers a dopamine release. This not only boosts mood, but reinforces the behavior that led to success, making it more likely to repeat. It's like building a bridge where each brick is a small accomplishment leading to the grand structure of your ultimate goal. Next, engaging in activities that are both rewarding and challenging is vital. These activities should stretch your abilities but remain achievable. Think of a climber scaling a slightly more demanding route. Each grip, each foothold gained not only pushes physical limits but also releases dopamine, which enhances focus and determination. A balanced lifestyle cannot be overlooked. Just as a diet too rich in sweets can lead to health problems, overstimulation of dopamine through excessive or uncontrolled activities can diminish its overall benefit. Incorporating variety, physical exercise, intellectual challenges, and emotional connections helps maintain an optimal level of dopamine release. When utilized wisely, dopamine can be your ally in the quest for mastery and personal development. It's not just about seeking pleasure, but about creating a fulfilling journey that continually rewards and motivates. Dopamine, a powerful chemical that shapes our experiences and behaviors in profound ways. As we've explored, this neurotransmitter is not just about pleasure. It's a complex player in the theater of our mind, steering our motivations and consequently our actions. Let's recap what we've uncovered. Dopamine signals a sense of satisfaction, that essential feeling when we accomplish tasks or indulge in our passions. However, this same chemical becomes a double-edged sword in the realm of addiction. It's what keeps us coming back to social media, video games, and even more perilous, substances like drugs, which can hijack our brain's reward system. Moreover, the digital age exploits dopamine's pull through notifications and likes, creating loops of checking and rechecking that can dominate our time and mental space. Yet on a brighter note, understanding how to channel this dopamine effectively can turn it into a tool for achieving mastery in various skills and disciplines. By understanding and managing our dopamine-driven desires, we can navigate our lives with greater awareness and control.